anaweza kuwa humble hivi.
Tuweke huko nyuma. Kile alikuwa hai. Kuja nini? Peace up to the family, top of the day, wherever you guys might be in the world. Welcome back to another episode here at the Artist Journal. Today we got to address some more nonsense. Another Crazy Mzungu in the coastal side of things here in Diani. Not only disrespected the Kenyan people, but disrespected the protectors of the Kenyan people. We're talking about law enforcement. So before I delve into it, family, and address this buffoonery, please go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe to the platform. I'm gonna run this little intro clip and we're going to chop it up a little bit, and then I'm going to run another clip and I'm going to give you guys some context and some commentary. So without further ado, stay tuned.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up, Dad! I don't want to see your ugly face anymore. Make your sound, make orangutan moves. No, you can say that word. You're not an orangutan. You're not a cool guy. You're just an asshole. That's all. And I want you to leave right now. Now. Out of my office. Out of my office. Now. Leave. 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 Leave! Okay, you! Who that? You wanna go against me? Come on, I'll hit you. If you don't stop filming me right now, I'm going to go against you. Hey! Come on, amateur. This is how you do it. Stay away. Back.
So as you guys can see, the boldness that this guy has. And I'm sitting back watching this all take place, and I'm asking myself, like, how can this happen? How are the men in the precinct not responding to this type of behavior? It's baffling, family. I don't care where you are, what country, what environment. If another man disrespects you like that, even if you lose the altercation, one must do something. It's in you to have to do something. As you can see, family, he was in, what I've learned also, that why he was in the precinct was because he had a domestic issue with a local Kenyan woman. And we hear numerous stories on how that could have went. But again, because of privilege and because on our side, the lack of resources, our young women put themselves in danger because of security. So it's not an easy thing. I'm not here passing judgment. I'm just speaking to the realities that's taking place here in East Africa. So we saw this crazy wild Mzungu. Not only did he put his hands on a young Kenyan woman, also he utterly and totally is out of his body in the police station, acting belligerent, acting crazy. And I'm sitting back, I'm like, yo, this is steeped in years and decades and even centuries of conquest and colonization. You see, back in the Americas, our people went through chattel slavery, so we're familiar with this type of behavior. We're familiar with it. We can see it a mile away. And you can see this guy in the video is totally and utterly disrespecting everyone in the precinct. I don't care what drug he might have been on, how much alcohol. We all know that when you sipping alcohol, it's like you do some things that will actually expose yourself. You tell the truth. You act what's in your heart. You act out when you're drinking. So whatever was transpiring and going on in that instance is in him. To spit on a gentleman, to blow his nose like that at the gentleman. That is the slave master mentality, fam. And you see the people in the precinct, the police in the precinct, making light of it, laughing, smiling. And we know it wasn't a smile like that. That's nervous energy. We know it when we see it. They didn't know what to do. And it's a simple answer if you ask me. Somebody should have slapped the life out of him, put him on his back, put him in handcuffs, and throw him in a cell. That's how that should have been handled. So I learned later on that he was apprehended, thrown in cuffs, and is being processed to be deported. That is how you deal with that kind of energy. Those kind of people need to be dealt with. And not only should he be deported, he should lose every privilege and right to do business in this country. I also heard that he got plenty of Airbnbs. And I would love for some kind of feed to go out on the internet and show his clients, people that go there and rent Airbnb, they should see how this guy was conducting himself. Total buffoonery at its highest level. But what hurt the most, fam, is that we just sat back and just watched him act like he's really the boss. You know, Bob Marley once said, until the African continent will not know peace, the Africans will fight and will fight if necessary. And we know we shall win. And we know we shall win into victory, something like that. I forget the words right now, but it was in that same spirit. Until the African continent will not know peace, will not tolerate this kind of action, this kind of behavior. I've seen it from the Chinese. I've seen it from the Indian folks. And I've seen it from the Mzungu. And I'm not casting a blanket over all Indians, Chinese, or Mzungu. I'm not doing that. But I know that when you give a man a certain amount of power or privilege, it can kind of get intoxicating. It can kind of get like you're better than people. I saw a video of a clip of the Chinese getting beat up in Ghana on a construction site. Why? Because the Chinese pulled out a belt and tried to beat a few of the workers, the brothers. They turned around and punished him. They turned around and punished him. Like Bob Marley said, until that day, the African continent will not know peace. We are too nice of a people, to our own detriment, family. Yes, it's good to be fair and treat people with, wherever people meet you, you got to be fair with people, but this kind of behavior should never be tolerated. Chano. This is your brother Samoa here. I just wanted to come in and show you guys the type of energy at times that we have to deal with just to get ahead, just to put a little something in your pocket to be able to take care of your family. It shouldn't be at this cost. When we talk about the laws of Ma'at or the commandments, treat your neighbor as you would want to be treated. The laws of Ma'at. I haven't harmed or wronged anyone. I will not harm or hurt anyone. These are spiritual laws in place that ensures that people treat each other with respect and honor. People don't really understand the law of karma and all of these things, but whatever it is that sit here and here, Grandma always said, be careful what you do, because when you put out in the atmosphere, in the universe, it comes back. So, but never at the expense of being taken advantage of. The African is the greatest. The former, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, gods of the universe. But never, ever should we allow ourselves to be taken advantage of, fam. So I just wanted to come on here and share a few thoughts surrounding this situation that happened. This crazy wild Mzungu out of here, got deported, rightfully so. Now, until next time, family, please continue to tune in, show some love by like, sharing, and subscribing to the platform. Feel free also to jot down a comment or two. This is our digital village. This is your brother Samoa here. I'm going to tune out right here just for another one. Until next time, family, peace out.
Mana za kuwa humble hivi.
Tuweke huko nyuma. Ile alikuwa hai. Kuja